Oh my gosh, can you feel the disappointment among those fans last night?
I know, I feel so bad for them. It feels like we've been seeing a new slew of concert cancellations since COVID, and it feels like it's a lot more commonplace now, unfortunately.
Why is it that they would travel so far? We heard about Vanderhoof, but I've heard Winnipeg from the United States as well. Why are people going so far to go to a concert?
Honestly, I feel like there's almost an exclusivity to it because
Hmm.
there's so little that fans can get these days that is exclusive to the fan themselves. For example, if you want to get specific art from your artist or from your favorite band, you have to either buy a physical copy or see the show in person. So if you're not living in a place
Right.
where concerts come super often, you kind of want that piece for yourself. And it's just such like an emotional attachment that people have to these artists that makes
Mhm.
them feel like they will go far and wide, even to their own detriment sometimes.
To their own detriment, having to shift things. I was speaking with someone just before the show, just before noon today, and she was saying that, yeah, she is able to go, thankfully, on Wednesday, but had to reschedule some things, shift some things around. So she's one of the lucky ones, right? But so many others are from elsewhere, and now perhaps have to pay more in hotel bills and Airbnbs and all of that. What does this say about that pent up demand? You talked about post pandemic, that pent up demand for people to go to concerts and see live artists.
I feel like since the pandemic, I've heard more personal testimonials about people traveling to go to shows,
Oh,
not only if they live in a city where shows come, but they want to see and have this experience over and over again. So, for example, pardon me, sorry.
no, right, right.
Basically, it seems like, for example, the Eras tour, like you were mentioning earlier,
Yeah.
a lot of people from Canada traveled to the States to go see Taylor Swift then. And now that there's all these dates in Toronto, that they're trying to see her again there and spend similar amounts of money, not on travel per se, but on the tickets themselves.
Yes, we did hear from when we spoke about the Eras tour. We heard from someone who had traveled hours from the Kootenays to go south to Seattle to see her perform, and it was and not even to go into the concert, but just to wait in the parking lot and hear the music from outside and party with people out there. So there is certainly that draw, as you were saying, to see these artists and that connection with these artists themselves.